What is up, guys? Welcome to MrMakeStuff. Today we're gonna be making a cover for my memory box. First, you start with the lid and draw around it. Make sure you're doing it carefully. You need scissors and a paper that you're gonna be doing it with. Our one is sticky. You can use a glue one as well, but this one looked nice, so it was sticky. So yes. And you cut around it carefully, and you can get your parent to help you if you want. After you cut it, you can peel it off or glue it. After you've done that, you can stick it carefully to the lid. You can choose any box, but I have chosen this one because it was good for my things. It's plastic and it's strong. You can use cardboard ones as well, but like shoe boxes, and that would be easier. I'm just making sure this is sticking to the lid properly. If it has any, now we're measuring it. Make sure you're measuring it properly, and we're gonna be sticking the sides. You have to make an extra one too for the other side. You cut that. You peel both of them off. Make sure they're the same size. First, we're gonna check if it fits on the box, and if it's too long, we can cut the extra part off. You can get someone to help you if you're stuck. You can get your mum or dad to hold the box for you, and you can measure it properly. Now we're cutting the excess off. Now we're gonna start sticking. So peel it off, and then you can stick it carefully onto the box. The glue one would be harder, but the sticky one, if you find it, it'd be easier. You can buy it on the internet, I think. It's called sticking wrapping paper. You can do it carefully, and you can cut it off and place it under each other carefully. We had to cut the corners so it does not crease. We overlapped it just so it looked nice, and here it is. I'm doing it. We're gonna fold the extra part at the bottom. As you can see at the bottom there is. You can make sure it is neat and tidy. And now we're going to make the bottom part. You draw around the box carefully, and then you cut it out carefully. Now we are going to cut it out and place it under the box just so it's neat and tidy. Make sure you cut it properly and the corners are the same size. Now we're going to peel it off and place it nicely under the box. We're going to start from the top and push it down just so it doesn't make any creases. And that's the box done. We're going to add the extra decorations. Here is the decoration, and we're going to place it at the side with the glue. We're going to put the glue around the outside and stick it on. Make sure you get enough glue for the box, and now we can stick it on. This is my favorite color, so I chose this color. There are many colors, you can choose those too. We had lots of extra things, so we are using them. Make sure that if you run out of those, you have more and you can stick it on and cut it. Here I am cutting the excess off. And now we are going to stick the decoration on. And we made it into a ribbon. And we're going to add it to the front in the center. At the top. When you finish this box, you can put anything in there, like memories from when you were young or anything. Like toys, photos of you and your children, if you're an adult. Or your friends' pictures. Or you can give it as a present to someone. You can see now I'm starting to finish my box. But I'm adding some extra things at the top. I'm sticking like a sequence that is tied together at the top, at the sides of the lid. You can use any color and any decorations. I use this because I like the color and the design of it. There are other designs too that you can use. Make sure you check out the other videos that I made. The jean bag. Now here is the box finished. It looks pretty nice and I like it. Blah blah blah. I don't say blah blah blah.